Hello and welcome, guys. I'm right now. This is going to be open chat, and I opened chat right now for UFC predictions. So let's see now. Yes, chat is open if you're subscribed. I'd like to say that tonight I'm going to analyze this fight card. I already made tons of predictions. As well as you know, I already made tons of predictions, and you know that I always stay with you. And hello, Real News. Hello, Charles Barkley. I think it will be a heel decision. Think I'm gonna have to support you on that. I also have a feeling it's gonna be heel in a boring matchup. Actually, we agree on that. We definitely agree on that. Good night to everyone. Also, I made George Clooney versus Brad Pitt. That's something that I found on my old PC. Now I got Mayra Bueno Silva versus Stephanie Egger. Don't be shocked by my choice. Hey, mate. Yeah. Just pay attention to caps and that's it. Everything's fine. Stephanie Egger to win. -120. Egger inside the distance. Guys, I always explain everything, so you know that I never hide my predictions from you, etc. So, no odds yet. Egger inside the distance. That's going to be. I'm doing great, Charles Barkley. Real News MMA. Hello, Dabrowski. Yes, I think Egger inside the distance. I think she actually has good chances to. I can't say pull out an upset because she is not an underdog. I wish UFC Undisputed was backwards compatible for new consoles. Yes, I know. I recorded those videos 11 years ago, believe it or not. 11 years ago, I recorded those videos, and I actually accidentally found them on my old PC when I went to the store and I said, "Can you please delete everything?" And they said, "Well, you have UFC videos here. Do you want me to delete them?" I said, No. Just save them. I need them. I need my UFC videos." And yes, that's gonna be George Clooney versus Brad Pitt. I thought they were new. No. It's old videos. It's actually old videos from my old PC. But when I went to the shop and I was about, why did I put money on Homer Pena? Hey Sergio, how are you? No, but I just said I had tons of those videos that I made, and it was just, why not to put it on the internet? Let people enjoy. Why not? Corey McKenna, Miranda Granger. Fight goes the distance. McKenna versus Granger. Fight goes the distance. -260. I see McKenna decision. Or Granger decision hardly. I see McKenna winning via decision. McKenna via decision. How much is McKenna decision? I don't see McKenna taking a finish here. Oh, shit, odd. Sorry, guys, but here, I don't know. You can risk with Granger, but can't give you plus value on this one. I'm fading this fight, just to know. You will probably ask me about my bets. I didn't bet many fights here. I bet on Alexiejczuk to win, and I bet McKinney Gonzalez the fight will not go the distance, and I bet on Luke to win. So these are my 3 bets. I only bet on 3 fights. On this card, I am not much, not much into betting, unfortunately. I only bet on 3 fights this time. This card a bit hard for betting. So, yeah, I know you will ask that question, so to tell you before you ask. Next one, Jason Witt versus Josh Kinlan. I think odds are pretty much on point. I expect Kinlan to win. Yes, I expect Kinlan to win. Don't expect fight to go the distance. I agree. Yes. Keeneland to win minus 210. I bet only on 3 fights because I don't know. I usually bet on more, but I only bet on 3. Keeneland to win minus 210. I say Keeneland KO TKO. I think Keeneland can actually pull this out, lads. Plus 100. Okay, this is plus. I do think that Keeneland KO TKO. Keeneland KO TKO. If you're gonna risk, let's say round 1 with is Demolition Magician guy. I don't know. Keeneland wins round 2. TKO KO in round 1. I don't know, plus 245. I don't know. I just have a feeling Hill will lose. I didn't bet on main event. For a reason, I didn't bet on main event. So just to know, I didn't bet for a reason. I'm actually scared of that fight. I'll be honest with you. I'm actually very scared of that fight. Eric Gonzalez, Terence McKinney fight will not go the distance. That's what I bet. No distance, McKinney versus Gonzalez. Do I expect a finish here? Yes. And how about fight ends early? No, McKinney decision. Gambling pick McKinney to win round 2 plus 425. But McKinney will start aggressively. So McKinney to win round 1 is minus 200. So like if you want to risk, you have to risk here. And that's not something I support. This is too much unnecessary risk, but you can't hit the plus value. Can Gonzalez pull this out? Well, I give him like 25%. This is not his weight class. It's on a short notice, so I'm quite not sure whether he can pull this out. I think McKinney wins, but again, McKinney is killer be killed fighter. He is same like Jordan Wright, for example, so it's not impossible. Yeah, this card is super hard for betting. Extremely hard card for betting. Brian Battle versus Takashi Sato. Now you're gonna call me crazy, but flipping to Takashi Sato. Now you're gonna call me crazy, but yeah, I think Battle is extremely well-rounded, etc. But for Sato, this is to be or not to be. If Sato loses now, that's night for him. I like that, and I like Battle to win via decision. Where is Brian Battle decision? How much is the odd? Battle decision I also like. Plus 150. I really like, but I'm gonna go with Sato. I don't usually pick many underdogs, just to know, but in this case, I have to make an exception because for Sato, this is a critical spot, critical situation for now. And if Sato loses now, he's gonna have a lot of problems. He isn't going to feel nice. And for Sato, this is to be or not to be. This is like, do you remember the song It's the Final Countdown? Well, I think that should be Sato's song here. If he loses now, night. Alexichuk versus Selvi. I see Alexichuk winning. I bet on Alexichuk. I'm very confident in Alexichuk to win. Alexichuk to win. Minus 600. Michal to win. KO, TKO round 2. That's something if you want to fish for plus value. plus 475. This is something if you want to fish for plus value. I think that's going to give you good results. I never hide my picks from you because you really are loyal supporters, and I appreciate loyalty, guys. I really much appreciate loyalty, so why would I hide such things? Like, you know where I lose, you know where I win. It's like, it's that situation. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So why would I hide it from my die-hard fans? Does it make sense? No. No, I mean, I told you what am I playing here. And round 2 plus 475. Okay. Just 1 second. I will hit chapters. Okay, we are going with the next fight. Now this is the toughest fight on the whole card. Ariane Lipski versus Priscilla Cachoeira. I'm gonna go with over here. I'm very much non-confident who's gonna win. Over 2.5 Ariane versus Cachoeira. I'm very not sure. Very not sure on this fight, so I'm going with over 2.5 Ariane Lipski versus Priscilla Cachoeira. If I must pick a side, so tricky. Let's say Priscilla. Priscilla to win. Plus 150. Priscilla decision. Priscilla decision. Where is Priscilla decision? This is hard fight to pick. This is gonna give you value. Plus 225. Priscilla decision is gonna give you value. If you wanna fish for the value, Priscilla decision might actually be a good choice. That's at least how I see it. Mohamed Usman versus Zach Pauga. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Usman is pretty much a boring fighter. Just like Kamaru. But will it go the distance? Probably yes. So Usman versus Pauga goes the distance. Goes the distance minus 105. Usman to win plus 195. Usman boring decision. I mean, he's not. Thank you, Sergio. He is not the greatest striker in the world. You all know that, but his wrestling is top notch. So I think Usman be a boring decision. I mean, Pauga can also win via decision, but I think this is going to be pretty much of a boring fight. I watched Mohamed Usman, and I don't see Kamaru is a way better striker than him. So Usman is underdog. Yes, I know Usman is underdog, and honestly, I don't know why, because this is 50-50 fight to me. This really is a 50-50 fight to me. I don't know why he's an underdog. I'm unsure why he's an underdog, because line should be, maybe he should be plus maybe 130. Sometimes lines are off. For example, Terence McKinney versus Eric Gonzalez. Yes, big underdog, I know. For example, Eric Gonzalez is a massive underdog against Terence McKinney. And does it make sense to you? Not much, right? To me, it doesn't make much sense. So then Augusto Sakai versus Sergey Spivak. I have Spivak winning. Spivak to win. Minus 240. That's a side pick. Now Spivak, KO, TKO. Or Spivak inside. Oh, shitty odd. Spivak inside the distance. Hey, Violet, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Spivak inside the distance minus 138. I don't know, guys. Spivak wins round 3. No odds yet. I don't know, man. This kind of irritates me. Odds are not released yet. This is shitty, I know. I know this is very shitty. So This is very shitty situation. Bro, I wouldn't bet that one. No, I'm not betting that one. I'm gonna write you my bets. My bets are this. There you go. How the fuck do you even pick this? Well, I'm just picking. I didn't bet on this. I'm gonna write you my bets now. My bets are Michal to win. Then we've got McKinney versus Gonzalez, no distance. And I have one more bet. Hello, Mateus. I have one more bet. This is Luki to win. I only have those on this card. I usually pick underdogs etc, but on this card, this is too hard for betting. So these are my picks. Michal Aleksichuk to win. And I didn't even pick Michal inside the distance. Michal used to be minus 500 at my bookie when I was picking. Now he is minus 600. I like the picks. This fight card is so hard. I'm just giving my proposals, guys. So these are my suggestions. Gatia, Spivak versus Sakai is a crazy pick, and I have no idea who wins. Me neither. Sakai is trash, but he got fast hands. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I didn't bet on that fight. I always say, Luki, I can't trust against Geoff. I understand. I already bet on Luki, but this is like 55 Luki, 45 Geoff. These are my picks, so if I'm wrong, you will know that. Brogan Walker versus Juliana Miller. I think this fight goes the distance. So Walker versus Miller goes the distance minus 325. I'd give slight advantage to Walker. So Walker to win plus 105. Walker decision, but this is 50-50. But I think she's got a bit faster hands and a bit better footwork. I explained everything in my videos, so you can watch my breakdown videos. I literally explained everything. So, I mean, we are chit-chatting with Brogan Walker decision. But this is 50-50 fight, so honestly, anything can happen. Walker decision is plus 150. You see the odds are kind of shitty. Even plus 150, plus 105, just picking aside. Yeah, this is a crazy fight. Violette is right. This is pretty much of a crazy fight. Definitely crazy fight. 100% crazy fight. Majority of fights on this card are crazy. Now, the next one. Geoff Neal, Vicente Luque. I told you. I bet on Luque. So, Vicente Luque. I was just asking generally, how does anyone pick Spivak versus Sakai? It's such a picking. Yeah, it's a 50-50 fight. Absolutely 50-50. I agree. Odds are kind of off point in that fight, Violette, because to me, Spivak should be minus 130 maybe, minus 120, minus 130, minus 135, minus 240. Does it make sense? No? No. Also, Eric Gonzalez versus Terence McKinney, odds are pretty much off point. You know that very well, you've seen that. Vicente Luque, minus 170. I bet on Luque, so we'll see. Maybe I will win, maybe I will lose, I don't know. But I already bet on him. Vicente Luque decision, hard to knock out this guy, Geoff Neal. I don't know, I didn't pick a method, I just bet on Luque. Luque decision. Plus 240. Sounds like very good. Luque decision plus 240. Main card. Jamal Hill versus Thiago Santos. Main card is such a pick'em. Main event, such a pick'em. Main event is such a pick'em. I think I'm gonna go with Hill. Hill via boring decision. Minus 265 to win. I think it's gonna be tactical warfare. Hill boring decision. How much is Hill decision? But I think it's gonna be boring fight. Plus 400. Hill, let's say over 3.5 should bring value. Let me see these overs. What? Whoa! I mustn't miss this one. Look at this. I like this. Over 2.5. I really like this. Heel versus Santos. I really like these odds, guys. What do you think? I like these odds. I think it's gonna be a boring tactical warfare. I don't see this going, really think it's going to be boring warfare, and I think this is going to be a boring fight, so I really like this. No, really, I really, really like this. Look at this. Yeah, those are really good odds. Extremely good odds, French fries. Like plus two, over 2.5 is plus 120. What do you think? Thiago Mareta Santos is not the same guy after that loss to Johnny Boy. And this is excellent odds until minute 21. Then chatting. Okay, I will make. Now you will ask about round robin pick. I actually picked only favorites on my betting parlays, on my bets, but what would be a round robin pick? I'm gonna give you some ideas. If you like them, go for it. Round robin. Let me see. Round robin. Walker to win plus 105. Usman to win. But Usman is gonna be a boring fight. I don't even want to watch that fight. Usman, I mean, he's a boring fighter, just like his brother. But okay, that's him. That's his fighting style. I can't criticize the guy because that's his fighting style. Sato to win plus 195. This could be round robin pick. McKenna Granger is really 50-50. Stephanie Egger, not an underdog. She used to be an underdog, not an underdog anymore. I believe Quinlan defeats Witt, McKinney Gonzalez. Again, I'm going to write you my bets. I'm going to write you again. Michal to win. McKinney versus Gonzalez, no distance. Luke to win. This card is super hard for betting. So, of course, I'm going to write you. These are bets I already played, and yeah, so we can have fun right now. Ask me questions. I'm pretty much willing to answer. Yeah, chat remains unlocked, so I'm going to stay for 1 hour on this chat, so we can have fun if you want to. Let's discuss. Let's chit chat. Whatever you want to, you can ask, please. Whatever works for you, whatever is gonna be good. I'm feeling better. Just to tell you, my mood has significantly improved, as well as you can see. And please don't forget to be on my channel. Don't forget to be on my channel. If you can, you should be on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That should really be outstanding because I really, really believe you are going to enjoy this fight. This is George Clooney. George Clooney is going to square off against Brad Pitt, and I really try to make them look like themselves, and that's something that is going to going to give you enjoyment. Really, really. I mean, these celebrities fights, and these are some things that I found on my old PC. Also, you can put into round robin just to say, you can add Hill versus Santos over 2.5 plus 112 into round robin, or change for Walker or any other pick. Well, it's going to be an excellent fight. Just 9 p.m. ET. Be on this channel. George Clooney meets Brad Pitt. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you which fighting styles I put. I gave Brad Pitt wrestling, and I gave George Clooney, I think, kickboxing or Muay Thai, something like that. Or Muay Thai maybe. But it's gonna be a fun fight. Definitely gonna be a fun fight to watch, especially considering the fact that both Brad Pitt and George Clooney are very much, high-level actors. And Brad Pitt used to be one of my favorite actors when I was younger. I remember many of his movies. So I hope you like Celebrities Fights. These are some old videos that I found on my PC. That is something I really, really enjoy looking. And people, when I ask them about the feedback on that, they usually say it's awesome because nobody has Celebrities Fights. Yeah, maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the only one who has that, but I'm proud of it. I'm very, very much proud of it because why not, man? Why not? There are many moments when I wanted to have something very, very useful for my die-hard fans, and Celebrities Fights are, shot through the heart. I think you are really going to enjoy that one. And you've seen that CJ suffered his first loss, his first and only loss, and he lost to a YouTuber. Of course, we made it look amazing. He fought a YouTuber guy, Old Classic Gamer. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So, in the case you don't know, just type Old Classic Gamer, and he has tons of videos. Literally, you can find tons of his videos, and the Old Classic Gamer is one of most entertaining YouTubers. I mean, for me, there are many reviews. He's a big gamer. I'm not much into platforms or those kinds of games, but that guy helped me when I was kicking off my YouTube career. So if you really want to enjoy, that is your way to enjoy. If you're a fan of platforms, if you're a fan of Japanese telenovelas or hentais, cartoons, that's definitely something this guy is very, very skillful at. He is all about Japan, believe me. All about Japan, their culture, Korean culture. Is literally, I even put him Japanese flag here because the guy is 100%, 100% fan of Japan. Hard work always pays off. These are his philosophies, and I appreciate that guy. I really much respect that guy because he's a hard working guy. He's working like numerous jobs and he never quits, never forfeits, never gives up. That is the best thing I like about Old Classic Gamer. So that's why I paired him with CJ on those fights. Like I did it. These videos were recorded 11 years ago when Old Classic Gamer was still having long hair. Now he has short hair, but I think you are going to enjoy those video games. In the future, maybe I plan to. I don't know, man. It's never easy to buy some consoles right now. Yeah, all those video games, etc. It's not easy. Now, I would maybe record more of that, but when I don't have time, I have so many obligations, and sometimes I don't have time. Maybe next year, if I have more time, maybe I will play some video games, etc. But they are not compatible on new consoles, on new Windows, and that gives me a hard time. You can only play new video games, and I'm a classical warfare guy. I like classic. That's something I really, really enjoy, and it can be irritant when you can't play a classical video game. It can be really, really irritant, especially for a guy like me because I'm all around classics. For me, classics is life, literally, and I will see how am I gonna resolve that problem in the future. But you will get as many videos as possible. I will keep grinding. You know that I never give up. That MMA is life for me, and absolutely MMA is everything I have ever loved in my whole life. That's why I train this sport. That's why I'm trying to turn it into life, and that's why I'm trying to become better at my profession. And the only way to become better at my profession is the constant progress and the constant achievements and never giving up. Never ever give up on your dreams. That's something I can tell you because more enemies you have, you are better. If you have many enemies, it means you are good. It means you are very good, and they don't like you because you are good. And yeah, I see this comment. Ah, awesome. Yeah. But I'm telling you, never give up your dreams, no matter what you're doing. Just don't listen to haters and just never give up your dreams. Positive people will be all around you. You can stay positive if you find positive people in your life. That's what I can guarantee you. Keep up the great work, Vlad. Thank you so much for the support. You're one of my first supporters, Real News, and it really means a lot to me. I'm now giving the chapters, and I hope. Yeah, you said Brad Pitt was going to win. I'm not going to reveal who's gonna win, as I know I created that video, but it's gonna be a fun video. Also, I will announce some more videos. You see, these are some of next videos that are going to be on this channel. Jose Mourinho versus Arsene Wenger, two soccer coaches. They were having a beef years ago. Then we had the situation between Zinedine Zidane and Marco Materazzi, also two soccer players. We also have Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Luke and Neil, they done a decision. Čak da vidim. To ti je, samo malo. Toliko. Ali mislim da može. Ja sam se kladio na Luke, ali čak mislim da će Luke dobije nekim, neku close borbu da će da dobije. Znaš, kladio sam se, ali nisam baš siguran na Luke toliko. I na Mihala sam se kladio da pobedi i na Makini protiv Gonzalesa no distance. Oh, thank you, Real News MMA. Thank you for such a great support. Pa vidi, nije nemoguće. Nije nemoguće. Luke je u downfall sad. Ako sad izgubio je prošlo od Belala, zato sam odigrao na njega. Ako sad izgubi, mislim za Luke se zna koja je taktika. Nabiješ, samo se povlačeš i na kavezu se biješ. Znaš kako ga je Belal dobio? Belal ga je dobio sa footworkom na kavezu, sa paralelnim stopalima na kavezu i sa anguliranjem na kavezu. Tako da, prilično sam siguran da ako bi Neil koristio istu strategiju da bi imao dobre šanse da ga pobedi. Čak šta više, neki 90% mislim da će ta strategija proći. A sad, da li će ovaj da koristi tu strategiju ili neće, to je već druga priča, da on to može da izvede. Jer kogod je spremao Belala za taj meč, taktički uradio genijalan potez. Jer si vidio kako je imao paralelno stopala na kavezu non stop, kako ga stalno iritirao i menjao uglove. Zapravo ona je bila smaračka pobjeda, ovo je bila pobjeda. Kogod je uradio taktički, odlično uradio. So yeah, Real News, thank you so much. I mean, many supports, many... Ko je Neilov trener, da li znaš? Ja nisam siguran ko mu je trener. Yeah, Real News, you're awesome, man. Na Lukija samo ne valja da se biješ. Ako ga pustiš da ide napred, I looked up the people, really looking forward to the coaches. Could you do MMA coaches sometime? Coaches? That could be awesome. Maybe if I buy the PS, the PlayStation, these are old videos, but maybe in the future, if I buy PS, if I collect some money and buy PS like PS4 or PS5, then maybe I could make some coaches. That could be awesome. But like these are old videos like UFC Undisputed 3. Ne znaš, pa ne znam ni ja. Belalu, čekaj, on je u Chicago, Illinois. On i Motaz Askar imaju istog trenera, ali sam zaboravio ime. A sa Motazom sam dobar prijatelj, ali sam zaboravio ime. Ovaj sad u LFA što se bio ovaj vikend. I looked up to the people, really looking forward to the coaches. Yes, one day there will be some MMA coaches fights, etc. That would be awesome. That would be really, really awesome. These are great ideas. But for now, we will stick with actors, with celebrities, and maybe in the future I'm gonna extend it. I really plan to... My dad is saying that I should buy some console in the future. That's what he says. I'm like, Dad, man, but I'm too old to play video games. And he's saying, no, I was not supporting you earlier. Now I'm supporting you. I'm like, you are going to support me if I play video games. And he says, well, if you earn money from playing video games, of course. I'm like, fine. What does that have to mean? Like, really? Yeah, I'm gonna put as many hard efforts as I can, as many hard works as I can. I might not be the greatest gamer in the world, as I'm not much into it, but why not, man? Really, why not? That could be awesome. All those video games, etc. I'm trying to stay positive no matter what happens. I'm still trying to stay positive. And I learned that many of my fans are awesome. Nije više underdog, da te razočaram. Bila je underdog. Žao mi je, nije više. To sam se i ja nadao, pa ovako kad je... Ovako ne želim da stavljam na nju. Da je underdog, kladio bi se na nju, ovako neću. So, let's see. Let's see, guys. We will see something in the future. My budget is limited. I don't have much money right now. At the moment, I have money to survive. I'm not a rich bitch like some other YouTubers, etc. But I'm a grinder. I'm gonna grind it out. I will never give up. So 9 p.m. Eastern time, it's gonna be awesome. A znaš da sam stavio Clooney protiv Pita? Skinuo sam sa starog kompjutera video, napravio sam. Znaš kako je dobar video ispao? Kao George Clooney i Brad Pitt da se biju. Baš, mnogo je dobar video ispao. Yeah, these are going to be outstanding videos, really. I'm going to make it when I have time. Really, when I have time, I'm gonna make it. Pa da, u 3 noćas ide po našem. Ti znaš, prije 11 godina imao sam na onom starom kompu kad sam to snimao, kad mi je to bilo zanimljivo. I ja ga odnesem kao da ga recikliram, kao, hoćeš ove videa ti izvučem, rekao, hoću. Rekao, što neću. Čak šta više nisu toliko loši. Klasika. Ali Andro ide kasno live, ja u to vreme spavam. Si mu on dao reč u 1-2 da će ide, nema šanse spavam u to vreme. Šta generalno misliš ove igrice? Da ti sviđaju ili... Kad tako napraviš neko, tako neki celebrity ili to, kako uopšte misliš o tome? Meni je recimo svakako zanimljivo kad se poznate ličnosti šibaju. To je kad napraviš, nisam ih puno pravio, ali... I looked up the people, really looking forward to the coaches. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Many coaches could piece each other up. That's something that's gonna give wings to many of us. Do you think Luke Neal fight doesn't go to decision is a good bet? Honestly, I think it goes the distance, Robert. I meni je UFC ok, skroz. Nisam ni ja, veruj mi, ja ne volim. This card is actually pretty good. Yeah, so many stacked fights, so many stacked fight cards. This card is actually gonna be the fireworks, you know. I see like only 3 or 4 decisions on the whole card. Do you think Neil shoots takedowns? I actually think Neil is going to fight pretty much defensively. No, I think he's going to fight same like Belal. Neil Luke, two toughest fighters in the welterweight. Actually, Robert, I think this fight will go the distance. This is my prediction. What do you think? Maybe Neil gonna shoot in, and maybe, I don't know. But you've seen how Belal defeated Luke. I believe Neil will try to copycat his fighting style. What do you think, Robert? I would rather pick fight goes the distance over fight not going the distance. And fight goes the distance is plus 110, plus 110. If he fights that way with wrestling threat, I could see it going the distance. Me too, me too. Me too, I can also see it going the distance. That's how I see it. A ni ja nisam neki veliki ljubitelj igrica, ono ako bi donosile kintu, što ne, nego nije sada nešto toliko uživam u tome, više volim Fight Pass da gledam. So yes, Robert, I believe he will try to copycat Belal's fighting style, and also back against the fence, let Luke control the octagon, and irritate him with lateral movements, stepping forward, stepping backward, step drag forward, step drag backward, and angling. I think he will try to irritate him with that, because we've all of Luke's weaknesses were exposed in his fight against Belal Muhammad. The guy who prepared Belal Muhammad's game plan, I think that guy is a fucking genius. No, I'm dead ass now. That guy is a fucking genius. Whoever prepared that kind of game plan for the fight against Vicente Luque. And plus 110 sounds nice to me, honestly. Sakai, Walker, Usman, Neil, underdog picks. I think Brogan Walker is plus 105. I also picked Brogan Walker. Quinlan Alexichuk. My bets are Alexichuk to win. Terence McKinney versus Eric Gonzalez not going the distance, and Luke to win. Locks. Alexichuk and McKinney Gonzalez no distance. Only those two could be locks. Sakai Spivak, that's a pick'em. That's such a pick'em. That's a crazy fight for me, Romero. That really is a crazy fight for me. And Violad also said, how could you even bet on that fight? No, I'm not betting on that fight. That fight is insane to bet. I also think Quinlan is going to defeat Witt. Pa da ti kažem nešto, ja se nisam kladio na Sakai Spivak iz vrlo prostog razloga, zato što je Spivak nepredvidiv, a i Sakai je nepredvidiv. Drugo, 3 runde nije 5. Sakai is an underdog, is surprisingly probably he's on a losing skid, but he's my lock. Sakai could pull this out. I didn't bet on this fight because I'm super scared. For me, that's a 50-50 fight. 285. 285 is excellent value. That is outstanding value. Sakai is my pick too. If I must, if I really must, you ask me, just give us 3 underdogs, I would probably lean Sakai, but the problem is this is 3-round fight, not 5-round. Sakai guesses in round 4 or 5, not in round 3, not in round 2, not in round 1. And that scares the shit out of me. So that's why I didn't bet on that fight. Plus, this is Serhij Spivak. Serhij Spivak is so unpredictable. You all know how unpredictable Serhij Spivak can be. I mean, it's not a rocket science. Everybody knows that. He's one of the most unpredictable fighters on the roster. Serhij Spivak. Also, Sakai is pretty much good in 3-round fights. And his fans grabbing might give him the edge. Don't forget what he did against Boko Ivanov. And I'm dead ass around that. Sakai is actually bringing a lot of value. Jeste. I beše ga i na hip toss, ako se dobro sećam. If Sergey gets on top, this fight is over. He just spams hammer fist. Yeah, this is Sergey. And spams right hammer fist. Yeah, like if he gets into a half guard, he just this all over the place. I think the referee is gonna stop that fight. You are right. Ga beše i na ultimatu ili ga beše jednom i na hip toss? Što ne mogu da se setim sad. But you are right, XZ. You are definitely right about that one. If Sergey gets on top, this fight is over. Definitely backing you up on that one. It really is an awesome fight. And honestly, Sakai's clinching and throwing skills are pretty much excellent. And all about Spivak's ground and pound game is brutal. Especially if he gets a hold of you in the half guard. Like, if you get stuck in Spivak's half guard, you're fucked up. Because he's constantly going to spam his right hammer fist. He kind of reminds me in some aspects of the game, in some segments on Brock Lesnar. Kind of really reminds me of Brock Lesnar. Spivak will be too aggressive for the takedowns. I don't see Sakai skating around like that. He has no finishing ability, it doesn't seem. Yes, Robert, that is absolutely on point, but here is the problem. This is 3-round fight, not 5-round. Sakai's gas tank is okay for 3 rounds, not okay for 5 rounds, which you've seen against Alistair Overeem. That scares the shit out of me. It's a 3-round fight, not 5-round. That scares the shit out of me. I also don't see Sakai skating around too much. But no finishing ability, yeah. Yes, Alexichuk. I don't even know why they paired Alexichuk with Sam Alvey. Sakai, I thought. That fight is tricky. Ma da, on ne zna u žicu skreće uopšte, to je tačno. I Sakai is tough. Yes, he is. I give Sakai the advantage in the clinch, though. Nasty close shots and knees up close. Absolutely. When it comes to knees, don't forget his Uchimata ability, his hip toss ability, and don't forget his potential Ashibarai, Kosotogari, Kouchigari, Osotogari. He's got a lot of judo throws under his arsenal. And of course, his famous Kubinage and hip toss. There are tons of judo throws in Sakai's arsenal. And of course, his famous fence grabbing. You know what he did against Ivanov. Fence grab, fence grab, fence grab, fence grab. No point abduction. And also nasty close shots. But yeah, grabbing the fence, like Sakai is a master of fence. You see, look at this fence. Oh, Sakai, you're a master of the fence, aren't you? I think he should kiss the fence. Because it saved his life against Ivanov. And he would have lost that round and he would have lost 29-28. But it was the other way around. I think I have a new nickname for Augusto Sakai, Fence Kisser. That is pretty much a decent nickname for him. I think it suits him. It pretty much suits for him. Fence Kisser. If he has power to throw hard like that, and Sakai should have got taken down twice by Blagoy, who isn't powerful at all, I don't see that fat blubber resisting against Spivak. Let's hope you are right. If he starts kissing that fence again, we might have a problem, don't you think so, Robert? Hey, you're not a fan of Sakai. Of course I'm not, man. This is Bulgaria, you see? Ivanov is Bulgarian. This is Bulgaria. Of course I'm not a fan, man. Blagoy Ivanov was robbed in that fight. This should have been point abduction. You've seen that fence grab. He is unfair. Yes, I'm not a fan of Sakai, but Spivak Sakai is 50-50 to me. It really depends on how the fight is gonna kick off. If it was 5-round fight, I would say Spivak 80%, but 3-round, 50-50. 3-round affairs are tough, especially because Sakai is not gonna guess that quickly. I'm proud Bulgarian, and Sakai defeated my guy in an unfair way, so I think you understand my position, man. Yeah, he was gonna get thrown on his ass and not get up if he didn't brutally grab that fence. I couldn't believe that. And what did the referee do? Fucking nothing! Šta očekuješ od Eger Silva? Eger da dobije? Mislim Eger na judo da će da dobije. To je neko moje mišljenje. Ali, čak bih rekao inside distance. I think Eger via judo. Thiago Volt blast through Jamal, but I don't see the killer that fought John got the belt. I got Jamal. I didn't bet on that fight, but I'm also picking Jamal Hill. And somehow Herzog didn't deduct a point. It was so obvious too, it pulled the fence out. I don't know why Herzog didn't deduct the fucking point, man. I don't know what was his problem. Just stopped in to say hi, bro, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you to the MMA Hall. Yes, I understand, of course, you rep Bulgaria. Yes, sorry, I'm just honest. Ja, uzmeš silve kikove s pritiskom, Šeger ima bounce na koje je teško da istajmiraš ručnu tehniku, baci neku dugačku kombinaciju, pritisnu u žicu. Pa vidi, uhvatili je na judo, to je to. Ako je uhvati, naravno. Mislim sad, to su sve teorije, ako je uhvati, ako je ne uhvati, to je sad druga priča, ali ne verujem da Silva ima tu lateralnu promjenu da bi izbjegavala judo bacanja. Ti da izbjegavaš judo bacanja moraš da se krećeš u stranu, neće ti pomoći ovo obično. Mislim je puno superiornija. Isto. That shit was bullshit, cost me money on Blago as well. It cost me money too, man. I bet on that fight, but I didn't tell you that. I didn't want to tell you that I bet on that fight because I'm repping Bulgaria. I secretly bet on that fight because I wanted Blagoy to win. But it didn't come to fruition. McKenna 149 centimeter reach versus Granger 173 centimeter reach. Yeah, that's fun. Your channel will grow massive. You have the ability to speak multiple languages. Oh, thank you, Xcodex. Well, I can speak Serbian, I can speak Bulgarian, I can speak English. German is so, and I understand Spanish, but I don't know to speak it. I understand it, but I don't know to speak it. Don't understand everything, though. I understand it a bit. But like Serbian, Bulgarian, English is my third language, believe it or not. Angliski je moj treći jezik. Ti vjeruješ li da angliski je moj treći jezik? That's in Bulgarian. I also bet on Ivanov against Luis. A lot of money, was so mad. Yeah, man, he slept out of that fucking Americana attempt. How, man? How in earth did you slip out of that fucking Americana attempt? That's something I really don't know. Man, that Americana was like this. It literally was like this. It was a deep Americana. And Luis just out of nowhere explodes, gets up. I'm like, what? This is against the laws of physics. Well, it's no secret he got ripped off. We saw that fat fuck grab the fence. Everyone's exposed to it right when it happened. Absolutely. On the replay. We've seen that. I was thinking there is a video replay. Thoughts on the Luis stoppage? Was it early? I don't think so. You can't be on all fours and saying you're defending shots. I don't see it as an early stoppage. I rewatched that fight 4 times. Maybe, just maybe, the ref should have waited for 2 or maybe 3 more seconds, but I think Luis wasn't in the game. I think Luis wouldn't be able to recuperate. I think he would have never recovered. So I don't call it a bad stoppage. I just believe the ref should have waited for additional 2-3 seconds, But I don't call it a bad stoppage. This was okay stoppage to me. There were many, tons of terrible stoppages this year, last year, but Luis Pavlovich stoppage, I don't see it as controversial. I know Derek Lewis was protesting that he was getting back on his feet, but he was badly hurt. He was on all 4. Pavlovich was hitting him. He was covered like this. I think I think the judge didn't make a big mistake with that stoppage. I really think it was not a big mistake. Okay, maybe it was a small mistake, but not big. I wouldn't criticize the judge at all. I've seen the judge earned a lot of hate for that kind of stoppage, but again, I don't see it as a big mistake. Maybe it's a minor mistake, but I'm just saying maybe. I'm not criticizing the judge now. I'm not criticizing that referee. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I would do the same. If somebody is down and he is not recovering, he doesn't want to fire back, of course, you are going to stop the onslaught. Everybody normal would have stopped the onslaught. But again, it's questionable, pretty much questionable, but 80% that it was a good stoppage. I rewatched that fight 4 times, and I rewatched that stoppage 4 times. Would I do the same? Probably no. I would let the fight go on for additional 2-3 seconds. But these are the split of the seconds. It's not easy stoppage. It's not an easy decision for the referee. So, yeah, I do see it. 80% I think it was an okay stoppage, at least for me. I do see it as a good stoppage. I know what do you think about it, but for me it was okay, pretty much okay. I will be here for 3 more minutes. I'm gonna make chapters later, of course. Uh, chapters, okay. Granger, if she's improved distance management, she can win the match. But to me, is incompetent. She telephoned punches and is so slow. You think she telegraphed punches? Yeah, she's telegraphing a lot. I believe McKenna will eventually throw it away and win on the decision. Well, McKenna doesn't have a knockout power, but she's extremely good wrestler and MMA fighter. And there's a lot of telegraphing on Miranda Granger's end. So if I must pick a side, I'm probably gonna lean with Corey McKenna. Uh, A vi tako kažete? E, vidiš, u Srbiji se kaže telefonira, u Bugarskoj se kaže telegrafira. Znaš, kad bi mu rekao telefonira, ne bi te razumeo. Znaš, a ja imam i jedno i drugo da koristim. Da, razumem. Da, kod njih kad kažeš može da kažeš telegrafiraš fistjuk. Je to, da mu kažeš telefoniraš fistjuk, neće te razumeo. Neće znati šta si rekao. Da, okej. Da, razumem šta si hteo reći. Yeah, she telegraph punches. You're right. He's so slow. Yeah, extremely slow. I think her movements are pretty much predictable. Pretty much her punches are predictable, and she lacks in lateral movements, which is also another big problem. Quinlan will win on sprawl and brawl. I think Wheat is going to lose that fight. Quinlan is just too good for him. I analyzed that fight pretty much along, and I do believe that Quinlan is better in every aspect of the game. Plus, Wheat has no chin, and Quinlan will not let Wheat drag him to the ground. His takedown defense is pretty solid. Well, I would give his takedown defense 8.5 out of 10, which is pretty much high grade. I do see it as a very, very much high grade. Yeah, that's pretty much okay. Pretty much okay way to go for me also. Alright, it's time to end this stream. I don't have much more time. I would stay more, but Unfortunately, I don't have more time. Need to get some sleep, need to work tomorrow. So catch you later, and tomorrow I will release LFA predictions. I need to do some other things. So catch you later and have a great day, everyone.